what?
We just recently switched to TCW because I hated AT&T. It was so bad.
Oh. Like, doesn't that seem like fun? Like, just take that little boat over there to that little river and just start boating around?
You can do that.
What?
You can do that.
Like, I can do that right now?
If you wanted to. I mean,
Yeah.
you probably, it's pretty hot out, isn't it?
What?
Is it still really hot out?
Is it hot?
Maybe. But, I mean, you could do that this weekend. Where are you? Look at the smell is so burning in here.
Better make sure you don't get on the snake, because he's over at the next door neighbor.
Oh, no. Sean's at the neighbors?
Yeah.
a bunch of deer out
What?
there. There's a bunch of deer
Yeah?
all over
You
the
saw
place.
them?
Huh?
Did you see the deer?
There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh, that's cool. Now that's what you should take pictures of. Take pictures of deer. Mike said that you were on the neighbor's property and he was afraid of snakes for you.
What?
Mike came in and said something about there being snakes out there and that you were on the neighbor's property.
Oh.
But anyways, I mean, our neighbors never said anything to us about going on this property, but, just.
What am I supposed to just go like straight out towards the river?
What?
Am I supposed to go straight out into the
What, are you
river?
trying to move that boat?
What?
Are you trying to move that boat?
I was thinking about it.
So it's so heavy that Mike, like, he could do it, but he eventually made a, like, little cart that you could put it on.
It's on a little part.
Yeah, but it's still pretty hard to move, and that was just to put it down in the lake when the lake was right there.
Yeah.
So, like, to move that boat is the problem.
Yeah, that's why I went walking over there is to
Sean.
see
Sean, can you open this place?
where I was gonna go with it and stuff like that.
Yeah? Thank you.
And I think between what you're saying and what I was figuring out was that it would be hard
Yeah,
and
could
fuck
be
that.
very hard. Very, very hard. And that's why I said it started with this hog out. But I think that if you want to get pictures that are cool, it's to get pictures of deer and then show, like,
What?
show the deer, take the pictures of the deer, and then like show, look, we're right at the house. These deer are coming up right to the house. Oh my God.
But that's what I'm telling you, is
Yeah.
that you have the wrong idea
Yeah.
of what people want.
Oh, what do they want?
And
You
this
don't
is
care
what,
about that?
now, what is your, okay, so what is your goal of making these videos?
I think my main goal is to make, like, have an easy way to make a little bit of money. Like, I'm not trying to be like the superstar.
Okay,
I'm
so-
trying to get to where I get like $1,000 a month.
So your
making
goal
videos.
is to get 1 billion subscribers. It's
Yeah,
not to make videos that are nice, that you can watch later for yourself.
well, but that's why I was saying something that's easy. And so like,
So you
when
want,
I was doing that, I did like 70
okay,
days.
now this is what I'm telling you.
What?
What you're talking about, it's not gonna fucking happen if you lose,
Oh, okay.
right? It would be like saying, my goal is to win the World Series of Poker,
Okay.
right? Okay, I wanna win the World Series of Poker too, right?
Yeah.
So now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you're saying, I want to make tons of fucking free money,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. But like
Your
my-
goal is too high. You're putting the goal like up here. It would be like saying, I want to have the largest system of hospitals in the northern hemisphere, right?
Okay.
Well, I'm pretty sure the guy that owns Baptist Health is going to be like, I already own that,
Yeah.
right? So what are you going to do? Buy me out? No, I'm going to collect more better doctors and nurses,
Yeah.
right? Like, what are you arguing for? What are you fighting? You know what I mean? You have to make
Well,
your goal has to be realistic.
yeah, that's why I said like $1,000 a month. That's not a lot.
Yeah, $1,000 a month, they don't pay anything for something that they do for free. Like $1,000 a month instead of free. For most people. I'm telling you that your goal is unrealistic.
Okay.
that this is my
Yeah,
is to have just videos that I can look at. So
Okay.
that's the original goal,
and to fart in the kitchen.
right? The original goal of the online videos
Yeah, was
is
to have
so that I
like,
can look at them.
okay, and your mom was
And this is the original idea of what you were saying. Is you look at them and it's like Facebook, where you can look at your pictures like
Right, it's just like Facebook,
it's like
only there's a potential that you're gonna get money.
but there's a potential.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you can't look at it like I'm not making money. I'm not doing enough.
right,
Right?
yeah,
Like I saw your videos.
yeah.
They look stupid.
Okay.
They look like this is what's going on in your head.
Yeah.
I need to make money. I need to make money. That's what people hear when they watch the video. And so nobody wants to watch it. People don't like it.
Oh,
What you-
where's your phone right now?
Where you're gonna make
Are
money.
you making videos right now?
Yeah.
Oh, can you show me your, like, analytics on your YouTube?
No,
Why not?
because it doesn't matter.
Okay. Well, because I wanna see if, like, you're getting more views than I am, or time than I am.
I'm not, and it doesn't matter.
No. You probably are, I mean.
But the whole point is that it doesn't matter. And
Yeah.
that you
Because
have
you're
to
just
stop.
doing it for you,
You have to stop
looking at that.
looking at that. That's not your.
That's not my goal. My
That's
goal
not
is to make fun videos that I like.
It's not, and it's not even fun. Like, remember when you went for a hike and you were like taking videos of everything? You're like, look at this flower.
Yeah.
Like, you're doing too much.
Oh, okay.
You're doing too much. There's too much on the internet for people to watch that want to watch something. Like, it's doing too much.
Right.
Like, this is the video that you want.
So my other purpose, I'll tell you, the other purpose would be like to do the videos about UAMS and then have them go viral.
But you already
Not
did
to
doing.
get money.
You
but
already
to-
did so much of that.
Yeah,
You did so many of those that they're like people are talking about them because they see them on the internet.
yeah. People do know about them. Well, I don't know if they knew about my YouTube, but they know about my
Okay.
blog.
People see and talk about what's getting around.
Yeah,
You're doing too much. You put too much into it already, and it's like the same thing that I said about the other thing, where it's like just put it all in one fucking
book,
document
yeah,
in a book, and then if they ask you a question, send them a fucking book.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
be like, here's a fucking book. You know,
Right,
and then they go like, well, what do you think about this? Here's a fucking book.
yeah.
You know,
So that's
did
the
you read that
thing
book?
with
Because
the,
it sounds like you didn't read that book.
so that would be like the thing about, with UAMS, is that, like when they say, send us all the documents you have, I'll say, just go on to YouTube, they're all right there. Boom,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Like, they say, send us all the documents, or, like, what do you think about this? Like, then you just slap them with the book
Yeah,
and the YouTube
Yeah.
channel
Yeah.
that you already have made.
yeah,
You don't explain it again.
right,
Now you made another 10-hour fucking video, you know?
yeah.
But
What kind of pasta do you think we
I
should
think,
have?
I
with
think
this?
you're doing too much. You're doing way too much.
Okay, what kind of pasta should we have? The white egg noodles? The pasta elbows, or just the regular old spaghetti?
They don't pay for effort.
I
They
would
give you,
say-
they give you A for effort, they don't pay for effort.
Yeah.
But it's funny, because, so, what I was saying was, that I'm gonna build a 6-bed, 6-bath. Because that's what they don't have, right?
Yeah.
And they need some, you know? Like, there's some need for that.
Yeah.
And then they don't have.
I think a lot of families that have 4 kids that would just love to have 6 bedroom, 6-bath house.
What?
A lot of families with 4 kids would love to have a 6-bedroom house.
Yeah. 4 kids?
Yeah, 4 kids and 2 parents.
Yeah.
Then you need 6 bedrooms. Not need them, but yeah, that would be good.
But, so, what I'm saying is, there's no 6 bedrooms. And then Dad goes, well, why don't you make like an 11 bedroom, you know? Because there's gotta be a guy out there that needs an 11 bedroom. And he said that, he started describing this guy, and he said, so you got the guy, his ex-wife, they have 6 kids, and then he's got a second ex-wife, and the second ex-wife has 4 kids with her ex-husband, and they say, why don't you stick all of those kids in the same room? Well, those kids don't even fucking know each other, you know? They don't want to be in the same room. They want their own room, you know? Because it's like, they're not even related to those other kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, those other kids are like some random kid. Like, it's just like,
Okay, it sounds like a stupid idea to me.
why does it sound stupid? But then it's like,
For one thing, nobody.
why don't they, okay, so you got like, so let's take the guy with 1 million kids scene out, right?
Yeah. And the 2 ex-wives who are
The 2
gonna miraculously live together.
Yeah, the 2 ex-wives that live together and the 16 kids from like 3 different relationships.
Yeah. I mean,
And
maybe.
instead of all of
okay,
them
so
living
here,
together
I
in the
think
same house,
I think
that's
this is
a lot
what,
better.
I think this is what he might have meant, or like where it might have some logic to it. It's like, you have a guy, like you, who got divorced or, broke up twice. And instead of having 2 sons with one woman and 1 daughter with another woman, he had 3 kids with the first one, 3 kids with the second one, and 2 with the third one, the present one.
Yeah,
So now he's got 8 kids
yeah,
by 3 different baby mamas. Well, like, he's not going to have all 8 kids living with him because the 3 live with their mom, and the other 3 live with their mom.
Yeah.
But they come to visit him.
yeah,
And then, you're right, like, why would they, first of all, they're a lot older than the other ones,
Yeah.
because they came later, and then,
there's like all the
Like-
different age groups.
yeah, boys, girls. So, yeah, all of a sudden you do need, like,
11
11
beds.
rooms. Yeah, but like, really, what you need is like a bunkhouse. Like, you could have 11 little tiny bedrooms with just like her room in the apartment.
Okay,
Like,
now,
a bed,
this-
a
now
bunk
this-
bed with a.
Now this
desk.
is the other, okay. Now we thought about the guy that's got so many exes and everybody's got kids,
Yeah,
right? Everybody's got kids with exes and all the exes and everybody wants to be a big happy family with a big giant house, right? And we got that.
or it doesn't even
We got that
matter.
situation. That's you wrap your brain around that one, right?
Right,
Let's wrap our brain around another situation where you might want an 11-bedroom house. So you see this all the time on TV, and this is kind of the direction that you've been going, right?
mhm,
Where you have this giant house, got 11 bedrooms, 15 baths. What kind of fucking house is that? It's a big ass party house. Who lives there? Just some guy who's rich as hell, right? He's like
Yeah.
a doctor, and he owns like 15 apartment complexes, right? He's got a ton of money. He's got a ton of businesses going on. It's almost like the divorce that you wish that you had, where they own like 10 different giant companies, right? That's the guy that lives in this house. 11 bedrooms, 15 baths. There's a pool, right? There's gotta be a pool somewhere, right? Or let's take the pool out, because there's a bunch of kids involved. There's no pool, but there's like a golf course, right? Like a putt-putt golf.
Yeah, with kids, you want a pool, not a putt-putt course, but or
What?
both. Or both.
What?
With kids, you want a swimming pool with the kids, because that's how me and my sisters had fun. We had a swimming pool. We were at that swimming pool all day, every day during the summer,
Yeah, but
until we were
that's
old
not
enough to
safe.
get on the bus to go to the beach.
That's not that safe with the pool, but you got a putt-putt golf course.
That's why my parents made that little pool,
Yeah.
before they had like jacuzzis,
Yeah.
they made that little pool, that little round one, and that was so that if mom went inside, then we all had to go in the little pool. Which
Yeah.
like now, like you probably wouldn't even be able to leave your kids in that little pool because people would go like, oh, you're gonna kill them.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a sudden die and
Yeah.
then like, drown. Yeah.
So. The other 11-bedroom house, it's like the people that live there, it's actually like a normal sized family.
Yeah.
They got like, husband, wife, 2 kids. And the 11-bedroom house is like just a big giant party house, right?
Yeah.
And they have like a big party, and everybody always has their party, right?
Okay.
And now you're talking about what you keep talking about, which is everybody comes from out of town and they're all there and they all stay over, at this 11-bedroom house, right?
Yeah.
So it's really like a 3-bedroom house with 7 guest bedrooms, right? So there's that 11-bedroom house. And then there's the other 11 bedrooms. And that's the one where.
So why are you even talking about this?
What?
Why are you even talking about this?
About what?
About building some giant house. Like,
That's what I'm going to be building in Sherwood.
oh, you are going to build a giant house.
Yeah, and I was thinking a 6-bedroom house, but now my dad started this idea where it's going to be like an 11-bedroom house.
Well, your dad's an idiot, for one thing, but putting that aside, if a person can afford that many ex-wives and kids, they probably, aren't gonna live in that neighborhood. Also,
Right, the
a
neighborhood-
person who can afford that big of a house, but I guess what you're saying is you'd make it like the not custom deluxe house, but it's just that 12 bedrooms.
Yeah.
Because I think people who can afford a house with, 10 bedrooms, they're also gonna want it to be their way, like they're gonna want to have a custom home. Like that, you're describing a custom home with the putt-putt golf course. That's a custom home, and it's not gonna go.
Okay, now
with Sherwood.
this is the problem here with
Yeah.
your custom home.
Yeah,
You know where you go to get a custom home? You call Sean. He just got a fucking builder's license, in the future. Not even yesterday, it's in the future.
uh,
He just passed the class to get a builder's license. So he passed the class to get a builder's license. Call Sean and he'll build you a custom home. Tell him what you want, right?
Uh-huh.
He'll go out there and he'll start building it today. We'll try to figure out how to do it starting right now. Send him a shit ton of money. You see what you're saying?
Yeah.
What you're saying is, I shouldn't have a job. Instead, what I should do is stay home and let fucking VR Horton build somebody a custom home that they want. See what your argument is?
Oh, no, but I see what your argument is. Your argument is that no one's gonna hire you to build a custom home.
Yeah,
So you're just gonna build a big home,
yeah.
and then if someone can afford it, they're gonna come buy it. But hopefully, it won't be as expensive as a 10-bedroom custom home. And that's how, and so like a person would come up and go like, oh my God, like the people who are in Willow, if they could have a 10-bedroom house, they would be so happy because they've got like 3 separate families living there, you know, and, or, you know what I mean? Like, they've got like 3 kids and 4 adults. So, yeah, they feel like, wow. But I think that that's excessive. 10, that's totally excessive. Because most people can make do with 5 bedrooms.
I think they can
Or
make do
6.
with no bedrooms. And
Yeah.
this is why. And I had the same conversation with Dad.
Yeah.
In Japan, the way that they measure their bedrooms is by the square footage of the house, not the number of doors and walls. So they walk into a house, let's say this is your house, right? Let's say you don't even have a
Like
bedroom.
I described that I think that people should have houses like this one, that have like 2 little rooms, but
No.
a big house.
No, okay, now take your head off of that.
Yeah.
You're imagining this house. I'm imagining this room, but this room is your house,
Yeah,
right? See this room that we're in?
yeah,
You
yeah,
got a kitchen,
yeah,
and you got this. Now let's say this is the whole house. You don't have these bedrooms upstairs and over there.
right?
You just have this room. This would be a Japanese house. And people would walk in, we'll say this is the front door. I just
Yeah.
walk in. And they say, wow, look at this house. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bedrooms in this house. That's how they would measure the bedrooms in this house.
Oh, that's how many beds you could fit in there.
It's how many,
Bedroom.
yeah, how many beds you have room for in a house. Like
It
a
does
structure.
make sense, room, bed, room.
Yeah,
You've got
Bed.
bedroom
room,
for 10.
yeah. You got 10 beds worth.
Yeah, yeah, which is how houses were up until, you know, not too long ago.
Yeah, it's all
All houses
advertising
were like
media,
that.
and they push this idea.
Yeah, in fact, do you remember going into castles in Europe? Like old castles?
Yeah,
They're tiny.
yeah,
They're like the whole castle fits in this little part of the kitchen.
yeah,
But, you know, it probably had like a bunch of different spaces because that's the space that kids live in and that's the space that, you know, but like,
yeah.
it was, and, you know, like the regular person's house was 1 room.
Yeah,
And you had everybody's bed there, and how many made more than 1 kid because, you know, the parents had to be knocking one out with,
not what?
knocking one out, like having sex
What?
with kids in the room.
Hmm?
Ooh, smoky,
Huh?
smoky.
Yeah, I was smoking in there. So,
So I gotta set my alarm for 13 minutes. Anyway.
I think maybe Dad was kind of fucking with me, saying make it even more badass. But I was just
I
saying.
think he was, Sean. I think, and see, that's where, like I was saying, you don't hear well. And so you're not picking up the nuances, like sarcasm, or, you know, like, when you were playing, and that's what I was saying, when you were playing poker, like, it's not that you suck, it's that your hearing sucks. And so, like, you used to maybe hear people make a funny little noise, and like you even said something in one of your videos, you were like, the guy on my right makes this noise, like he talks in a really funny way whenever he's bluffing. And so you still recognize that, but you can only hear the guy on your right. You can't hear the guy on your left or across the
There's
table.
stuff that I can't hear.
So you're not hearing them when they make their tell, which is like,
Yeah.
you know, or like one time I was in a tournament and there was a woman sitting next to me, and she went like this.
Yeah.
And she got her card. And I thought, I wasn't even in the hand, and I thought, she's bluffing, she's got the nuts. And she made that little like noise
Yeah.
and said fuck, like,
Yeah.
but just low.
That's what I kept saying is that people,
They're like Hollywooding.
I guess the word for it is Hollywood.
Yeah. So
But-
she did that, and then she showed her hand, you know, and she did
Yeah.
win, like she did have the nuts.
Yeah.
So like, I know I was right, but.
But I was saying that is that people start putting on an act,
Yeah,
and it's never because they don't have anything.
It's always because they have the fucking nuts. And they think if they put on some act and go, ah,
yeah,
then people will like pay them off. And
Yeah.
what's funny is that they do so often.
But like, what else is funny is how dumb. Like, you look at them when it's like,
You really realize that the guy that called you because he went like this, dang, I hate that river. And you stood up and went, if only there wasn't a fourth heart,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That four hearts of the river was terrible for me. I'm all in, right?
Yeah.
Like, when you did that, people say, like, the guy who just did that whole act, they go, he called? Every time that I hit something, I'm gonna do that now, right?
Yeah.
And now it's like 10 years later, and they're like, a queen on the river? Oh! Why would I want that? That's not what I wanted. You know? An ace on the flop? Right?
Yeah.
I hate that ace on the flop. You know, knock their chair over, right? It's not because they stood up, danced around, made a scene,
For the person called.
and that's not why they called. It's because the other person fucking had
second
something
best.
too. You
Yeah,
know?
they had the king high flush.
Yeah, like they also have flush. Like the four of hearts also made their flush.
Yeah.
Every time. Or they like, well, they flopped a set, you know? Like, so all of this acting, it's all just stupidity, and it's all for no reason. But people want to think that what they're doing is doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I was telling you about your video thing too, is that you think you're doing something when you're really not.
Yeah.
Like,
But I think that, in fact, that's true, because
I think
I've made videos that I thought were the bomb. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I was a genius, and that
Yeah.
everybody was gonna be so interested in this. And
people are
then,
gonna think it's so funny.
yeah, like,
Right.
next thing you know, I'm gonna get a call from, you know, MGM Studios to make their next movie.
Yeah. Yeah. what's it called, Universal
Yeah,
is going to call you tomorrow and say, hey, we saw your video on YouTube.
yeah.
We want you to play
The mother.
character in the next, what is it, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You're going to be like an evil character who's in the whole movie.
No. I don't know if I've said this too many times,
Like, it's just not going to happen.
but you know when I was young, like in school, in junior high,
Never.
I got the best part in the school play, and it was 2 nights, and the person who had the same part the other night was Gina Gershon, who's like a known actress, who's
Yeah.
working actress. And you know Lisa Kudrow, like we're related to her by marriage, but she was in my, like I was the teacher's assistant in her like drama class, or English class.
And why do you think that is?
So
Because
what
you all
I was
fucking
saying,
live in LA, there's not really that many people.
oh, yeah, so I was saying, I could make movies. My
Yeah,
cousin
if only you
has
lived in
an
LA,
Academy Award.
and you showed up for it.
Yeah, I guess I could make movies if I ever got out of bed
Yeah,
before noon.
yeah, you would have been a friggin' star actress if you showed up for anything.
I don't know why you have this thought that like I didn't show up for anything or do anything when all I did was work. And like I made a choice to be a real estate broker so that I could like pick you up and, you know, be at
Yeah,
home,
whatever.
like working from home.
Okay.
But I was always working. You hated it. You were like, why are
Okay.
you always working, Mom?
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, so the 6-bedroom house, but I think it's a good point of a 6-bedroom house compared to an 11-bedroom house. Because, so let's say there's a guy with 1 million kids, and that's where the 6-bedroom house idea came from, is the 5-bedroom or 6-bedroom house that there are none of, but they need like 2 more in Little Rock, where I happen to be, right?
Yeah.
Now let's wrap this around. I'm in Little Rock. You can't move me to somewhere else. Like, for me to be somewhere else would take like money, which the whole thing is, I just am not given money, right?
Yeah.
So nobody gave me any money, right? I would be in Hawaii on the beach, and I would have like thick Hawaiian, like super hot girlfriend, and I'd be on the beach just surfing all day, you know, in a mansion, and just boning all these hot girls. But I don't have that kind of what? Money. I don't have the body for it, right? So I have the hot body. But I just don't have the money. Like, what I need is, like, I think, $100 million, right? So I'm $100 million short. And what I really want, which is a mansion on the beach and like 14 super hot girls that are all like 20.
You know what? I saw something that reminded me of you yesterday. I was in a fancy neighborhood at the grocery store.
Yeah.
And there was this beautiful young woman, probably like 18 years old, that was the checkout lady.
Yeah.
And the guy right in front of me was probably like 21. And I didn't think he was that great looking. I didn't think he even had that nice of a body. But I mean, it was okay. She said, are your muscles just like that, or do you have to work out? And I'm like, I think she was just hitting on you. And he said, yeah, I think she was.
Yeah.
But like, then she was like, no, we look at his muscles. And then I was thinking like, that's your competition. She doesn't care how much money he has.
Yeah.
She cares that he's like her age and he's got a nice body. That's what the 18-year-old's looking for.
Yeah.
And then in her head, she could have him like, oh, I bet he's going to be successful someday.
Yeah. And now I'm thinking like people don't even want money and success. They just want young and hot.
That's what they want. Especially young people want
Yeah.
young and hot. I think that like old men, other than Mike, want like young, hot girls. You know, he's happy enough with me.
Everyone wants young, hot, everybody.
Yeah.
But, my point is, I'm in Little Rock. I'm not in young, hot Sean with $1 million mansion on the beach in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I'm not there. I'm not that. I'm not in that world.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy. I'm sure that guy is there. He's young and hot. All the girls are young and hot, and they all live in Hawaii, and they're all on the beach, and they all have tons of money, right? They don't have to do anything, right?
Yeah.
That's really what it is about the money, is nobody wants to do anything. So if you have money, you don't have to do anything, right? That's the idea behind it, about the money. It's not really about the money. It's about the doing anything that you don't want to. They force you to do something with money. You have to have money because you have to get like something, right? So if you don't even want the something, or you don't even want the money, you want the something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like the house and the food and the car, and to do something.
You want to tell how much time that it's
But the idea is,
honey? Dinner's gonna be ready in a minute.
there's not a big house with a lot of bedrooms. And for whatever reason, they want more bedrooms. They could want, right?
Uh-huh.
And I think it's a good idea with the more bedrooms. So I think instead of a 6-bedroom, you could, and my idea too is, if you're gonna build a 4-bedroom, like, so the 4-bedroom's out, because the 4-bedroom market is flooded with apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Like the 3-bedroom market is completely flooded. I can't compete with apartments. The 4-bedroom apartment market is flooded. I can't compete with those.
Yeah, oh look, this was sitting here on the table. Okay,
What is this for?
that was a notice from your insurance saying give us money or we're gonna cancel you.
Yeah.
That's the notice that you were talking about. And only this was like the next month. And the note I put on there was that I understand your point that insurance is like a ripoff, but that,
It's like $150 is what they're talking about the whole time.
well, they're talking about $30 or $40 a month is what you have to pay for
Yeah.
your insurance. Which most people pay like $900 or $1,000.
Yeah, or whatever.
So-
And I can just deal with it later with whatever that, like, insurance people, you guys fucking did.
Yeah, or you could either, just try to work it out where you go in that money, but like, I don't think that it has to be exact.
No,
because
I'm telling you, this is
It
what
has to
the
be
problem,
exact?
this is what the problem was.
Yeah,
And this is why I said I'm not gonna do this.
okay,
It's because the problem with the insurance plan, Josh,
Yeah,
is that he tells you to get this insurance is such a good deal.
yeah,
I don't know what the insurance deal is, but you know what? The insurance deal guy is not my tax guy. If it was the same guy, that would be fucking perfect. I
right,
could hand my taxes and my insurance to the same guy,
Yeah.
and you would know all the numbers. But
right,
you know what? The insurance guy just puts the number that you need to get the special insurance deal, and then you know what happens at the end of the year? This is what happens. It's not what you're about to say, where I write off everything.
no, Sean, it's that most people know how to
Maybe.
speak to the insurance guy.
All right.
He's talking to your mother and saying, how much does he make? And then I say, I don't know. And he goes, yeah, he goes, well, like, we'll just say 21,000 then. Like, he doesn't
even know.
because I don't know.
All right.
So nobody knows.
Yeah,
So if
nobody
you
knows.
want to, that's why the
All right.
whole conversation started
Okay.
with, Sean, you should have a discussion with the insurance
Okay.
guy.
You're right. I should call the insurance guy.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying. Call the insurance
Call the
guy.
insurance guy.
Don't pay this bill. Because this is what I'm telling you about, paying the bill. You
Yeah.
hand me a bill and you said pay,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
This is what you did. You handed me a bill and it says, pay this bill,
yeah.
okay?
Okay.
I'm
Sean-
saying I'm not gonna pay this bill, I'm gonna let it lapse, and I'm gonna go into I don't have insurance. And I'm gonna tell you why, and exactly why. The insurance plan from the
Quiet.
insurance
You're giving me a
guy.
headache.
What?
You're giving me a headache.
Okay.
You're quiet.
I've already said this, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna say it again.
Yeah,
The insurance guy that set up this insurance did the same thing to me last year or the year before.
okay.
When I did my taxes, this is what happened. The taxes came back and it said, your insurance.
Okay, turn off your phone, and Mike's gonna come in here and eat, and I don't want this discussion.